So, good morning everybody. We are, yeah, got a coffee. It's quite important. It's 6 something in the morning. And we're going to start the last leg of this journey. So, we are at WIIC in Semarang. And we're going to fly the first leg to Bandung, which is 200 miles, which is a reasonable amount of time. Now the thing is, there's lots to see on the way there. Well, there is if you're into volcanoes anyway. So we're at Semarang, and as you can see, there's just volcanoes everywhere. Look at them all. So we leave Semarang, we fly down here. These are some amazing volcanoes. We're going to see a spot of natural beauty, which is a tourist attraction here. It's called I've forgotten. It's Mount Bismo, I think. Oh, I think it's just called the Mount Bismo View. So this is obviously, or used to be Mount Bismo, the top's gone. There's a massive crater, really deep, and this, where, like I said before, the lake forms or the vent forms, and either the lava comes out and cuts it down, or the water comes down and cuts it down. I'm suspecting this was water that's cut it down, but apparently when you look in there, it's an amazing view. So we'll try and land if we can, but it's quite, yeah, it's not going to be easy to do that. As you can see, it's very hilly everywhere. Then we're going to fly over here, and there's an amazing mountain there to see, which is, I believe, the I think it's called Mt Slamet, but it's yeah, an interesting stratovolcano, I believe. Oh, maybe that's Mt Slamet. It's very confusing anyway. Then as we go over to here, we'll see these two to the left and right of us. The one on the left is Mount Sawal, and the one on the right is Mt Cireme. It's a massive crater. Now this is Seoul, Central Java, so this is really amazing area. Lots of national parks in all of these areas. Lots of things to look at, but we can't see them because we're flying too high. But yeah, I mean, we can't spend too much time along here, unfortunately. So then we arrive in Bandung, but just before we get there, we're going to fly to the north and look at this thing here. And this is Mount Tangkuban Perahu. Perahu. Tangkuban Perahu. Anyway, we're gonna fly up to there and then come into land. I think it's this thing here. And then once we've refueled in Bandung, we'll take the short hop over to Jakarta. And on the way there we have this double peak, twin peaks again. Of this side is going to be Mt Pangrango, and around here somewhere, or maybe this one, is going to be Mt Gede or Gede, Gede. Then as we fly over here, this is a weird little formation of pools and things that have maybe, I don't know what they're from excavations or something, but these is also a local attraction. Then we'll take a quick fly around Jakarta and then land at the airport. And then we're going to swap planes. And then once we've swapped planes, we have to do our longest legs of all. So from Jakarta we're going to leave and fly over to Sumatra. We're going to fly up the coast of Sumatra to Padang City. Then we're going to head inland a bit. Up there. And fly to Pekanbaru City. And then we're going to fly out over the Straits of Malacca. And then we're going to finally end up in Singapore. Anyway, those are the plans. So we're going to get a change of aircraft. I'm not sure what it is yet, because those last legs are they're going to take a while to fly if we fly at this speed. So for today, this morning, we're just going to carry on and push through to Jakarta and then change our aircraft at Jakarta. I need to be there by 10. It's about 6:30, 6:40 now. So that should only take 2 hours. Enough time to have a coffee in Bandung. So like I say, Bandung's the longest part. It's longest leg. It's 200 miles. Oh no, what I'm talking about, it's not 18 minutes to get there. It's 17. So we've got 102 minutes. It's not even 2 hours. So we should have plenty of time. Yay! So let's get it started up.
Yani ground locked for 007 with Zulu request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Locked for 007 taxi, 2 and hold short of runway 1 tree using taxiway. Contact tower on 122 decimal tree when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 1 tree via taxiway locked for 007.
So I'm assuming we're here somewhere on the military apron for some reason. If I'm right, we'll be heading north. about 45 degrees. Yep, 43. We're in the military area, which is not very... So half that.
Locked for 007, you are not cleared to take off.
Well, thank you for letting me know. I do apologise.
Engaging autopilot.
So definitely got more clouds moved in, which is going to be a bit of a shame. We're not going to be able to see much of them if it's windy like this. So we'll speak to you again once we get to our first target. So the peak dead ahead is probably Mt Sundoro. There's maybe one hiding in the clouds just over there. That should be Mt Sumbing. So that should be Mt Sumbing, Mt Sundoro, and then what we really want to go and see, which is Mount Bismo view, which is over there to our right side in the clouds currently. Or maybe it's just to the side of this narrow band of clouds, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully they don't last for too long. I really want to have a look at it. From the pictures I've seen, it's stunning. I'll put some pictures up obviously. So left to right, Mt Sumbing, Mt Sundoro and Mt Bismo. That's Bismo, Sundoro and Sumbing. I think what I saw was we follow the river, then the view should be on our right, but it looks like we're in slightly the wrong place. I think we should be over there in that valley there. So we'll go down there and have a look. Oh, rainbows! Wow, double rainbow. Nice. Maybe it's that one there. It's really difficult to see which one it is. I don't think it's that one either. Nah, this looks more like it. Is that it? I think that's it, yeah. Yeah, so this must be the famous Mount Bismo view, with Mount Bismo just being a bit of a crater in front of. Okay, next up, Mt Slamet. So I borrowed a little oxygen bottle before we left, because I found out that this one is a little bit higher than I thought it was. I don't know how the aircraft's going to cope with 12,000 feet, but we'll see. It is certified up to 14,000, so we should be okay. I have 20 minutes of oxygen, so I'm not going to start using it until I get to about 10,000, and only then it's going to become very low. I'll turn the vent off. Okay. So this is Mt Slamet, and this is an active volcano. It's just not very active. So my oxygen's down to half, so we better get on with it and get it down again. That was thrilling. What a beautiful mountain. So I've deviated from my flight plan a little bit because there's some weather building up there, as you can see. Also, I love volcanoes, so let's go look in the crater. There's quite a lot of weather build up over there. So this is Mt Cireme. It's just over 10,000 feet. I saved enough oxygen, like I say, for 5-10 minutes. So we should go and look at this crater and should be able to fly almost straight over to just north of with Bandung. So this is Mt Cireme. Then we're going to fly north and look at this other crater, then fly down to Bandung. That's so high, it's got a cloud in it. Brilliant. Oh, that is a deep crater. Wow. See, that was well worth a look, wasn't it? Wow. So we're just going to fly west now, hit up that lake, and then try and find the next crater.
Engaging autopilot.
So this is Mount Tangkuban Perahu, and yeah, It's apparently a national park. And there's mud pools and stuff. Mud pools. And there they are, the mud pools. Just lots of ash to make a nice pyroclastic flow. Well, not nice if you live here, but yeah, nice for volcanologists. I guess really it's time to land at our next to final destination.
Husein Tower locked for 007 is 6 miles north, 5,600 feet with India to land.
Locked for 007 Husein Tower. QNH 29.901 Windcom, enter right base runway 11. Locked for 007 Windcom, clear to land runway.
I think chicken satay and coffee for breakfast, and then we'll be on our way again. So after a very lovely breakfast and a very, very welcome cup of coffee. Off we go again on the final leg into Jakarta. No, still can't do it. It's right there, look. Just got to turn right a bit. Come on, you can do it. So we're 2,500 feet altitude. So I guess we're gonna leave with full flaps just in case. He's been stood there like that for 40 minutes. So it's 9 o'clock roughly. We've got an hour to get there, and I think it's about 100 miles. Yeah, 92 miles. So 92 miles at 140 knots is 25 minutes. So we should be down within half an hour or so. Excellent. It's a big airport, so it's probably going to be a bit busy.
Husein Tower locked for 007 ready at runway 11 departing straight out.
Locked for 007, QNH29er, decimal 9er tree, wind calm departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 11.
Cleared for takeoff runway 11 locked for 007.
So clear right, clear left. So the twin peaks of Mt Pangrango and Mt Gede or Gede. Or if you're Australian, G'day. So unfortunately it looks like the twin peaks are stuck in the cloud. So we're not going to be able to go and see them, so we'll just carry on along our flight plan. Of course, as soon as we say that, all the cloud disappears. Oh well. We're just going to carry on to Jakarta. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with my internet connection. It's your servers again, as usual. Does it just tell me I've been disconnected again? Wow. So those are Twin Peaks. The one at the back is Mt Gede, the one with the crater in there. And then this one is sorry, no, that's Mt Gede, and this one is Mt Pangrango, sorry. And apparently down here there are loads of really beautiful waterfalls and natural parks. And of course, cloud. So we've just done finals. And we're going to go for a fly around the city tomorrow because there's too much cloud today. Hopefully it will clear up for tomorrow. We're just going to go and land and give this baby back to the person who's got to fly it back, unfortunately. Looks like they brought the customs boys out for us. Look at them all. Loads of them. Okay, so that's the end of this one. This aircraft's going back. And thank you for flying Java Airways. And we'll catch you on the flip side. Tomorrow, or maybe the day after, I might take a day to go around Jakarta, depending on the weather. And familiarising myself with a new aircraft. Read the manual, etc. Thanks for watching. Not that many people do anyway, I know that, but I don't care. She's done me good. I quite like that aircraft. Even though it seems like none of the none of the pushback guys can actually lock onto the front wheel. Don't know about this 2CV type. If you don't know what a 2CV is, I'm talking about a car that looks like it was made for clowns. And if you're going along in it, it's got a top speed of about 50 miles an hour. It's an air-cooled 2-cylinder, and it's got a push-pull for the gears. And most of them have soft tops. It's the one that people see in the desert in like German cars, army cars, it's World War II, in the desert. And you can, if you get two of your mates to stand up while you're driving, they can rock from side to side with their heads out the top, and the car literally just rocks from side to side like a mad thing. But I will say this, that Renault 2CV, I watched a Land Rover get stuck in snow, and I watched a Range Rover go out to rescue it and get stuck in snow. And my mate drove his Renault 2CV out into a field, across the field, back onto the road, and laughed at them as we drove off. It may look like an Audi car, but it's a damn fine thing. And so's this. That looks a bit Mickey Mouse, but yeah, it's fine. Thanks for the Flying Java Railways.